Hey, hi guys, again, this is Unduka Ude. I'm here to show you how to blow up your export in 2024. So again, what I do is simple. I show African businesses the right way to get their products, to find them buyers in the USA so they can earn in dollars. And it's not just the USA. You have Canada, you have UK. In most places, whatever I teach, you can use it to earn dollars in so many countries. So again, somebody reached out to me and was like, I am tired of the volume of export sale that I'm having. He was like, he wants to expand his export sale drastically this 2024. And that's what I'm going to be talking about. So what does he do? So I decided to engage with him, chat with him. He said, he advertises his products on social media, so he's there on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And, I think he does a little Twitter. But again, he only gets sales when people request for his product. But what he's wanting is a situation where he is getting sales regularly. All the time he's getting buyers, so he doesn't have to wait until that 1 or 2 orders per week. He wants to be selling every day. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Blow up export in 2024. That's what I'm going to talk about today briefly. So again, what is the way to do this? It's very simple. It's just to get more buyers. There's no other way, right? It's to get more buyers or to sell in multiple channels. Now, if you have one channel that you're selling, say for example, you're selling only on Amazon, then what is it that you have to do? You have to find ways. You have to run Amazon adverts. You have to optimize your listing to get more buyers. But if you have reached a peak where you've done everything you can, you are not getting that increase in sale on a place like Amazon, then what do? You have to find more channels. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So how do you blow up your sales? Number one, you obviously, I already mentioned it, you sell on Amazon, because again, there's a certain number of buyers you're going to see on Amazon. The key thing about increasing your sales, blowing up your sales, like I said, is to find more buyers, is to have more people buying your products, is to sell via multiple channels. Now, I'm not going to talk in depth about Amazon, but again, you can learn how to sell on Amazon in my YouTube channel at Unduka Ude. So go there. I talk about how to set up your Amazon account from anywhere in Africa. It's a wonderful resource that you need to tap into. Now, the next one is, again, sell direct to consumers. So again, this is what the person is currently doing, right? He's advertising his product on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and people reach out to him. They want the products, and he ships it to them. But again, the challenge I have with this is the very high shipping cost, because you are shipping one item. Now, if you have just this item and somebody wants you to ship this all the way to the USA, then you're going to pay minimum charge. In most times, you're going to see that the cost of shipping the item is even more than the cost of the item itself. So, but again, it's a way to increase your sales. Like I said, to blow up your sales, you have to either use one channel and increase the number of buyers on that channel, or you sell via multiple channels. So this is one. Now, the next one is Africans in diaspora. Right? Now, most of you that watch me are Africans. So obviously, there's a huge number of Africans out there, Africans in diaspora out there, that you can reach out to. And it's not difficult how reaching them. There are lots of groups in social media. You have Nigerians in Houston, Nigerians in Texas, Nigerians in Canada. Join some of those groups. Find ways to join them. And then as you are discussing, you show them what you are selling. We have people doing this who are doing $30,000 a month. I know a lady, that's all she does. She goes into that group and she's preaching, talking about what she's selling, and she's doing pretty well. Now, the next one obviously is online stores. So again, in USA. Now, this is not something that a lot of you are going to be able to do. Why? Because if you want to set up an online store in USA, you're going to need a bank in the USA to do the processing and all that. But there are entities, there are companies that can help you do that. And we actually do that. We have a store called African Natural store.com. So we have a store called africannaturalstore.com that we can help list your products and sell it in the USA. So that's another one. Another one is US retail stores. You know, a lot of people think this is difficult. This is actually not difficult. There are many stores out there in the USA that if you go to their website, right, they are going to tell you, sell your product. And all you have to do is click, follow the link, and they will tell you to send them a sample. If you send them a sample and they like the product, they will tell you to send a certain quantity. And what is it that you do? You tell them your pricing, tell them how much you want to sell it. And when they sell, they send you back your commission. And there are ways that you can set up your account so that you receive money from them. You have Payoneer. Payoneer is a very popular way that you can use to do this. So again, you need to consider all these options, right? Now, another one is what I call brand transfer. Brand transfer. This is a term that I actually came up with. So I'm going to explain it briefly. You have a product that you're selling and it is in your name. Right? One of the ways you can use brand transfer is to sell that product in another company's brand name. So, for example, you make a product, let's say you sell tiger nut, for example. You have access to cheap quality tiger nut, right? And you go to Amazon and you see a seller in the USA that does a lot of tiger nuts. What can you do? Reach out to them. You'll be able to click a link and you reach out to them and you tell them, hey, I have tiger nuts. I see you sell tiger nuts. I can supply it to you at XYZ price. And they may tell you, you know what? Can you package it in my name? We have done this successfully. We had a lady who sells honey with us, and because our product was on Amazon, somebody saw it and the person said, you know what? I want you to make that same honey you are selling, but I want you to put it in my name. And that's why I call it brand transfer. You'll be amazed how much sale you can do here. This is what China does a lot. A lot of you do it already. You go to China and you tell them to make a product in your company name. You don't do any of the manufacturing. The Chinese company does everything and they do it in your name. So why can't you do it if you have that product to sell? Now, this goes again with what I call sell to existing Amazon sellers. Simple. You have a lot of sellers who are well known on Amazon who are doing $100,000, $200,000 a month. They have to get the products from somewhere. A lot of them get the raw materials and they are selling, or they get it through brand transfer. Go and find out those people and reach out to them and say, look, I have products that I want to sell to you. It's as simple as that. Look, blowing up your export sale is not about sitting at home doing nothing. It's about doing numerous things, selling in multiple channels. Okay, now you have another one that I call social media selling. I've already talked about that. It's almost the same as direct to consumers. So again, social media, everybody knows that. So it's not something new. Be posting your products online, be posting on social media. All right. Then you have wholesale. And again, we can say to African stores, right? Wholesale, you are selling in large quantities to numerous people, to buyers. Again, this requires you to be able to ship in bulk. So you need to be ready. Most times you are not going to be selling the finished product. It's not that profitable, but you typically make up the profit in terms of the volume that you sell. Right? So again, if you want to blow up your export sale this 2024, these are some of the 9 ways you can use to blow up your sale. Right? It's very easy. You're going to need to do a lot of hard work. So take something like brand transfer. Most times you will need to reach out to about 10 sellers before you get one to respond. Don't lose hope. When you reach out to one and they don't respond, you reach out to 2 and they don't respond. By the time you reach the 10 or the 15th time, one will respond. It happens to me a lot. There's a bank I was trying to partner with. I had to look up their details on LinkedIn. I sent email to about 15 people. Out of the 15 people, only one person responded. And from that one person, we got the deal that we needed. So again, you may reach out to 20 retail stores, only one will respond. But you'll be amazed at the volume you would do with that one that responds. Now, this is just a brief outline of how to blow up your sales. Now, this year, March 6th and 7th, I have a special event where I am going to be teaching you. It's a 2-day event. It's holding in Lagos, Nigeria, March 6th and 7th. Don't miss that event for anything. I'm going to expand for a whole day. I'm going to be showing you how to use these strategies to blow up your retail sale. The link to register for that event is there, right there below. Again, these are the strategies you need. And if you follow this teaching, if you continue to follow my teaching, follow my page every day, share this video, let other people know about it, because again, you could be helping somebody blow up their sales too, right? So again, don't miss it. March 6th and 7th, Lagos, Nigeria, Oriental Hotel. I will be there with my team, and we are going to be showing you how to use this whole strategy to blow up your export sales. So I'll see you shortly.